Let's do some basic rope file work. These are some of the tools you need. You need a vise to clamp your work. You need a round file and a three-sided file. One of the sides is ground down smooth so that I can have a sharper corner. Also, I'll be using this Dremel tool with a buffing wheel on the end, and I'll show you what we can do with that later on. Instead of using just a regular bench vise, I make these out of 1¼ inch key stock, and I use it to clamp my work in. With these tapered jaws, I can get in there and get close to my work. As you'll see, I'm doing the 190 with the rope file work. I always start in the corner. Start with the round file. And yes, you are going to slip. I like to make my cuts at a pretty good angle, as you can see right there. I think you can see it. The more angle it has, the better it looks to me. Some people might like it different. Okay, so I've made my first cut with the round file. Now I'm going to go back with a three-sided file and cut right beside it. Try to keep that same angle as my first cut. Once I get it cut, I'll switch over to the more blunt edge or corner. Some people like to put an angle on this at the beginning and then again at the end. To me, it looks better just flat, so I just try to maintain it flat. Just cut into it. And come back with the round file after that. Again, try to maintain that same angle. And you can make it as wide as you want. Just keep on working your way forward. I make it just as wide as the file. Okay, now I come back with the three-sided file. see it's starting to take shape. You can measure it, put a ruler up here and measure 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch or however wide between points here and get it evenly and lined up good. But I've done so many of these, you know, I can get it real close. It's not perfect, but it's close, and it looks good, and most people can't see it. Any difference in the length of it or whatever. It looks good. We'll just keep going like that all the way down to the tip. Okay, I'm getting close to the point. To finish it off, I'll make 2 or 3 straight cuts with this file. There's one. Okay, there's 2. I'm just going to make 2 cuts. Now that I've got all that done, I'll go back and clean it up. See right there, it's got a flat spot. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll go back and take it closer to that 3-sided file cut. Make it more of a point. Okay, there's the rough rope file work. Okay, once I'm done with my 2 files, I use my Dremel tool with this buffing wheel on it, and I'll go through each round slot, and I'll get all my rough scratches out, and then we'll buff it, and it should bring that to a mirror finish. So this will take a little bit of time. Okay, I think I've got them all. We'll go to the buffer and polish it up. For this I use a green chrome rouge on a cotton. This is denim buffing wheel. So let's polish. Now you don't want to polish too much because you'll round off all the corners, and you don't want to do that. So you can see right now it looks real good, but just a little more buffing will be done. Okay, there it is. Now this file work has to be done before the blade is heat treated, because once it's heat treated, a file will just slide over it. It won't cut it. It might scratch it, but it will not cut it. So I'll rough grind my blade and then heat treat it. And when I heat treat it, the blade, all this shiny, will be black. And so I'll have to go back with a little buffing wheel, go over it again, and then come back over here and buff it again, and then it'll be ready. So rope file work.